So, this part of the grammar, the becoming literate, we are going to talk about synonyms and antonyms, and all the vocabulary will be related to those situations that we are talking about our community. About civil rights, human rights, segregation, racism, the main characters, Martin Luther King, Mahatma Gandhi, and other characters that I will present to you guys. Can you define for me what it is synonym in Portuguese? What is a synonym?
Palavras que têm significados parecidos.
Mesmo sentido.
Okay, how can I say this in English?
Words with similar
meaning. Very nice. So words that they can be written in different ways, but they have the same meaning. What is an antonym? Antonym. 32.
Que é diferente.
Okay, something that they have opposite meaning. So, right, wrong, white, black, good, bad. Okay, so they are antonyms, like in Portuguese. The exercise number 1, you have, he says, match the columns and look for words that have similar meanings. Similar meaning. So similar meaning are synonyms. Okay, equal. The first one is already done. So brutality, the synonym can be cruelty. So they are also related to something violent or violence. Okay? Letter B, we have civil disobedience. Civil disobedience.
Non-cooperation.
Non-cooperation. The example I gave you last class. So I work in a factory, but I want something better, a better situation to work. So I go to the factory and I don't work. I don't break anything. I don't hit anyone. I don't do any kind of violence. I just stay there like this, okay? Letter C, emancipation. When you become free.
Liberation.
Liberation. Very nice. So you are free to do something that you want. Letter D, I have justice. So justice, you have equal situations to resolve your problem, to live. Fairness. So justice, you need to do something fair. Everybody have the chance to say that you are innocent and someone will say that you are guilty, but you need equality to say that. Number 2, he's talking about opposite. So we have one word and we need to give the opposite word, opposite meaning to this word. Letter E, equality. It's already done. Correspondence, okay? Letter F, freedom. When you are not free. Slavery. So, slavery, when we have the Emancipation Proclamation. Who signed the Emancipation Proclamation in the United States? That's Abraham Lincoln. Very nice. He signed in the United States. The opposite of racism is
tolerance.
Tolerance. So racism is when you don't tolerate someone else with a different color or a different race. Segregation. Segregation is separate. Tolerance. Segregation is related only to race or color.
No.
No, they are related to gender. They are related to social classes, the way that you wear clothes, the bands that you like. People can segregate you because of that, okay?
Okay.
Number 3, you have the definition. So we are going to write if this definition is related to synonyms or antonyms. The first paragraph, the words in number 1 are synonyms or antonyms?
Synonyms.
Synonyms. So they have the same or nearly the same meaning. The second paragraph, the words in number 2 are antonyms.
Antonyms.
So they have an opposite meaning. Okay? Okay.
Okay.
Number 4, I have a sentence and the word that is in bold, the black is like higher than the other words. They just don't fill the sentence, doesn't correspond to the sentence. We need to find the antonym. The first sentence is, great speakers try to discourage people. So great speakers, they make just the opposite because you feel excited, you want to do.
Encourage.
Incorrect. So letter A is incorrect. You can write the letter if you want near the word, or he write the word the way that you prefer. Letter B. If you believe in someone else's teachings, you are his leader. Actually, if you believe, you do what?
You follow.
You follow. So, letter B, you are his follower. Okay?
Okay.
Let's go to letter C. People who participate in and help a cause, it is an opponent. So if you work together, what you are for each other?
Supporters.
Supporters. So letter C, supporters. Letter D. Black people's conditions improved when King was a child. Actually, when he was a child, the things were not that nice. So what will be the opposite of improve?
Worsened.
Worsened. Exactly. Letter E. Many people around the world have fought for segregation. People fight to segregate everyone.
No.
They fight
No,
to
equality.
equality. Very nice. They fight for equality. Letter F. I wish violence would increase in our country. So I'm saying that I prefer violence than peace. Very good. Peace.
Gente, bota todo mundo no silenciado. Silencioso.
Letter G. Even though King was not the kind of doctor who hurts people, he did help a lot of them. The opposite of hurt.
Cure.
Very nice. So Martin Luther King was a minister. For us, it's like pastor, something like this. Okay, let's go to the other page. Page 31. No, 33. Page 33. Okay, page 33, I have a small biography about Martin Luther King, and I will help you to find the words. I will tell you the numbers, and you guys are going to write the numbers in the boxes, okay? In this biography, we are also using the antonyms. So the sentence will have something that doesn't correspond to the story. We are going to underline or highlight, you can choose. I will say the number and we write the numbers here, okay? Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so let me read the story. Can I start? Can I start?
Yes.
So Martin Luther King was born in Atlanta, Georgia, during a time when white people did not have the rights. In the humanity story, when the white people didn't have the same rights. Never. So you are going to underline or highlight white. White will be number one. Number one. So what is the opposite for white people?
Black people.
Black people. So you write number one in the box, black. Okay? So black people did not have the rights which they have today. He first experienced racial acceptance when his white neighbors accepted to let him play with their children. So his first experienced racial acceptance. When he was a child, people accept black people.
No.
No, so underline acceptance. Underline acceptance. This is number two. So what is the opposite of racial acceptance?
Discrimination.
Discrimination. So it will be a racial discrimination. When his white neighbors accept. So actually the white neighbors didn't accept. So accept will be number three. And what is the opposite of accept?
Refuse.
Refused. Refused to let him play with their children. Guys, pay attention. At that time, when black people and white people live in the same neighborhood, so they have the same social, forget the name. They have the same social class. So both of them were poor. Even in this situation, they didn't accept the African Americans, ok? Então não era só uma questão de tipo, eu não gosto de você porque você é pobre. Não. Era questão de cor, porque eles tinham a mesma classe social, né? É como hoje em dia, condomínios muito caros, você só vai poder morar gente que consegue pagar aquela situação. Os outros vão morar em outros lugares, em comunidades, bairros mais humildes ou mais carentes, aí depende da situação. Keep going. He started first grade when he was 5 years old and did very badly. Actually, Martin Luther King was very, very intelligent. So, underline badly. Badly is number 4. What will be the opposite of badly? Well, he did it very well. He was so well that he attended Oglethorpe Elementary School, which was a public school. Actually, it was not a public school. Underline public. Write number 5. And what is the opposite of public school? Private school. So number 5, private school. Associated with Atlanta University. His parents paid $25 a year, which covered all the expenses. His teachers taught him to be subordinate. So pay attention. The university support this school. He paid only $25 a year. And do you think that the teacher will taught them to be subordinated to someone else? No. So underline subordinate. Subordinate is number 6. And what is the opposite of subordinate? Independent. So taught him to be independent and fight for what they believe. And not to dependent on others. He learned that if there was an injustice, he could rebel, but still keep his dignity and find loud and violent. So remember, Martin Luther King, he was not a violent person. So loud is when I speak like this. So I need to be more. What is the opposite of loud? Loud is number 7. Quiet. Number 7 is quiet. Number 8 is violent. So Martin Luther King was not a violent person. So he was?
Peaceful.
You have 2 peaceful. You can choose each one you prefer. Peaceful is number 8. He took a lot of humility in his race and heritage. So here I'm saying that he didn't like to be an African American and he didn't like his culture. So actually he was just the opposite. He was what? When he liked a lot what he does. Is a small word.
Pride.
Pride. So number 9 will be pride. Actually, he has a lot of pride. He took a lot of pride in his race and heritage. When he was 15, he entered Morehouse College. And after 2 years, he decided he could best harm people. Harm people is like hurt people. This is number 10. What is the opposite? Help people.
Wait. What word?
Harm is number 10. harm others. So number 10 will be help. The opposite is help.
Thank you.
Others becoming a minister. While he was at the seminary, he studied the teachings of Mahatma Gandhi. So it was when he first heard about Mahatma Gandhi's and everything that they believe. Who urged people to protest peacefully. So Mahatma Gandhi and Martin Luther King follow his everything that he has done. They didn't use violence in any time. While he was working in his PhD at Boston University, he met Coretta Scott, who later became his wife. Together, they had 4 children, and he eventually became one of the most important fighters for human rights. He was a very violent man. Martin Luther King was violent. No, he was what?
Peaceful.
Peaceful man. This is number 11. Peaceful man. The last one, number 12.
Qual a palavra?
Peaceful. Number 11, peaceful. The word is violent. The last one, number 12. Happily, he was assassinated. Who feels happy to be assassinated?
No. Depends. Depende da pessoa que você tá falando, né? Tem pessoa que torcia pra ele ser assassinado.
Felizmente eu fui assassinado. Que beleza.
Não, mas aí... Agora você para pra pegar um branco aí que não gostava dele, aí o branco vai falar felizmente.
É verdade.
Só que nesse contexto não ficou muito...
E se um branco morrer também que fazia maldade com o negro, aí o cara vai falar, pô, felizmente esse cara se foi, né? Menos um.
Que tristeza, aquele meme do que tristeza e o cara com rojão na mão.
Né? É igual aquele gremlin, que você, como é que joga água e o bicho multiplica por trocentos. Aí você não termina nunca mais. Number 8. I will not gonna ask you guys to do number 8 because you just have to write the words that you use in the box and to write the opposites, ok? Então ele só quer que você anote o que você grifou com o que você colocou a definição. Então tá de boa, isso aí a gente já resolveu. Eu pedi também para vocês fazerem a página 34.
34 e 39, eu acho.
34 e 39. Isso aí é mais para a gente falar, trabalhar o vocabulário. Então, isso vocês depois podem tocar. Eu dei lá o passo a passo para você chegar no track, cada um tem o seu track. Tentem fazer sem olhar a palavra, porque como agora a gente não está em sala, eu não consigo vigiar vocês para ver se vocês estão fazendo mesmo. Então, sejam honestos, né? Tenta fazer sem olhar a palavra e corrijam quantas palavras vocês acertaram depois. Se desafiem. Bom, para amanhã, eu deixei para vocês no material o Google Formulário, que vale 0,4 para...
Eu não tô conseguindo abrir, Bárbara.
O Google Formulário?
Não, tipo, o negócio que você colocou do dia 18 e dia 19, que é pra entrar. Então, eu não tô conseguindo clicar. Tipo, eu clico e fica aparecendo um negócio. Não deixa eu entrar.
A Fernanda falou que você tem que ir para baixo, porque assim, a minha plataforma agora de professor é diferente da de vocês. Então, eu acho que você tem que rolar para baixo para a página subir e fica um negócio embaixo. E depois você grava e mostra lá, Fernanda, no grupo. Como é que tá? Então, eu botei esse vídeo da Rosa Parks. Quem foi a Rosa Parks mesmo?
A woman.
Ok. Thanks God she was a woman. Very good. So what did she do? O que ela fez?
What's the name? Rosa Parks.
She was...
Oh, now I remember.
Very good. She was the one that didn't give her seat to a white man because she was tired. She was coming back after a long day of work and she was arrested because she didn't give her seat. Então, por ela não ter dado o assento, o motorista parou no primeiro policial que eles viram e prenderam ela. Prestem atenção que o vídeo é muito legal e fala de tudo aquilo que a gente comentou em sala. Por exemplo, colored people, you have a specific place to drink water, to sit down, to wait for everything. And white people, they have other places and normally they were better places than the colored people. Então, ali mostra, assim, as fotos reais daquela época de... branco e negro não podiam ir no mesmo banheiro, não podiam beber, não podiam usar o mesmo bebedor público, não podiam sentar no banco da praça. E normalmente, apesar de em muitas situações eles serem a maioria, os negros, o número de lugares era menor e às vezes mais distante, sabe? Não tão bons quanto os outros. Então é assim, se todo mundo trabalhava e todo mundo estava pagando pelos mesmos impostos, todo mundo tem que ter o mesmo direito, né? A pessoa ela só é punida quando ela faz alguma coisa que vai de encontro à lei do seu país, da sua cidade, né? Porque nos Estados Unidos tem a lei do país e cada estado pode determinar algumas coisas. Então, é um vídeo bem legal. Prestem atenção, porque eu verifiquei que muita gente não fez o primeiro. E eu até coloquei como se não tivesse feito o dever de casa. Então, se o pai perguntar por que não fez, é sobre o Google Formulário. O outro, eu vou fechar. Ou eu já fechei.
Bárbara, eu não estou conseguindo entrar no Google Formulário.
Agora? Você não conseguiu entrar no de agora?
Não consegui entrar.
Tá, beleza. Eu vou fazer o seguinte, eu vou copiar lá o link e vou jogar. Porque o que aconteceu? A coordenação pediu para abrir uma pasta de segundo trimestre e fazer subpastas. Pela pinta, essa subpasta não está funcionando.
Não, ela está funcionando, mas tipo, eu não estou conseguindo entrar no próprio formulário, sabe? Tipo, eu clico daí não entra.
No primeiro ou no segundo?
No primeiro.
Ah, tá. Porque eu acho que o primeiro eu fechei. Vou abrir, então, ele hoje e vou deixar só até amanhã, beleza? Se é de amanhã, eu vou deixar até sexta-feira. Mas se eu fosse vocês, não ficava deixando as coisas passarem muito, porque vocês têm um volume muito grande de material agora, tá bom? Eu vou abrir lá o primeiro de novo e vou botar no grupo os dois links, beleza? Do primeiro e do segundo, tá ok? Terminem os outros agora e eu vou já colocar o gabarito na plataforma de vocês, tá bom? Do que a gente fez antes. Beleza? Muito bom estar com vocês, foi maravilhoso. Ok? If you have any doubt, just call me in our WhatsApp group. Ok?
Teacher, are you hear me?
Yes.
O Robertão falou que ele não pôde vir porque a internet dele tava muito ruim. Ele não conseguia entrar. Aí ele mandou avisar aí só pra...
Beleza. Mas essa voz era sua, né? Não era dele, não, porque eu não assisti.
Era minha.
Tá bom, então. Beijo, galera. Vocês são maravilhosos.
Beijo.
Qualquer coisa, é só me chamar lá que eu tiro as dúvidas, tá bom? Vou mandar os agora. Beijo. Ótima semana.
Tchau.